going live.
Yes, Kitty. Do it, Kitty.
Bad kitty.
Bad kitty.
There is no such thing as bad kitties, just bad owners. And we're live, everybody, live on my channel.
Oh, good.
Right as you guys are scolding kitties.
We were talking about Zippy's kitty.
That's what you got to do with kitties is you let them know where the limit is. And when they push past it, then you pick them up and you say, hey, and you put them down, give them a couple scratches.
No, that doesn't work. I tried with the Barney and his licking.
Licking's what you get?
Oh, I can get in bed. And he knows he's not supposed to do it. So he sneaks over. And then I can feel his nose on me. And I know it's coming. No, no, flick, no. He doesn't listen.
But I love you,
sleep.
Mommy.
I'm trying to sleep and I got a sandpaper tongue going up and down my cheek. It's like, no. I don't know. It's
Mom, I love you. Mom, I love you, but you're covered in this dirty pool boy residue.
Oh yes, I forgot about the VG. Yeah.
He's trying to help you.
Yeah, maybe. I'll let him lick me, but I don't know what it is, and I don't know if anybody else has this, but I watched this program once on dogs licking and stuff like that, and I won't get too graphic, but anyway, it involves worms and shit like that. Anyway, ever since I saw that program, I don't like anything licking me. It's like, no, don't lick me.
Would you guys stop?
Well, okay, kitties don't lick me. I'll rephrase that statement.
See, it all has a different meaning if it would have came in 5 minutes earlier on the live.
I know if I had done like Tooney said and just gone live when Zippy was talking about her box instead of her worms.
Yeah. We'll not discuss my box.
All right. So who all's hanging out there? There's Tim. Have fun working, you frickin' stooge. I almost dropped the F-bomb within like the first couple minutes of the video.
Oh,
that's like
boy.
a big no-go. You gotta wait like a solid like 3 minutes.
Sorry, he's being a weirdo anyway.
Oh, he is? All right.
Yeah.
Canadian Vapor, what's happening?
Hey, Canadian.
Canadian.
Who else? Echo Dub, what's up, Dub?
Echo.
James
I got a
Rivera,
link.
what's happening, brother?
Brother James, what's happening? I got a link for Echo Dub. I'll find it.
Is Timekeeper? What's up, Timekeeper?
Timekeeper.
Echo Dub should jump in sometime. Kevin K, Alola, what's happening, man?
Angela's here.
I got it.
Sister
Hi,
Angela,
Angela.
what's going on? You're gonna be down there soon, ain't you?
Angela's coming down here.
Yeah, she'll be on the live, maybe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she might be. She'll be here during that time.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to pop in if she wants.
She'd love to pop in.
She
loves these shows.
She's been on shows before.
To her. We know how she does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cleaning my glasses here. Apparently they were dirty and I wasn't noticing.
She's not the only one that could twerk with Phil Bissardo, Ren Vape.
Doing a vape twerk with Phil Bissardo? That should be a new show. If Phil ever decided that he really wanted to like maximize on his vape popularity. I know one gal for sure that would be like an instantaneous subscriber of vape twerking with Phil.
I know two right off the bat.
Jen.
Looking at you, Rin Vapes.
Yeah. And
I thought it was Jennifer
Winstead, yeah.
Winstead be right there too. Phil's a handsome guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's a very, very nice and kind person as well. You got to meet him too, didn't you, Dimwon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he smells really good.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy.
Yeah, we just had me, him, and Dimitri, Vaping Greek. We had a nice conversation.
I love Dimitri too.
Yeah. I finally got to meet him in like I was just walking down here fresh.
You look up and he's like freaking 6'4".
Yeah.
It's like, what's happening, man? So yeah, then they're like, yeah, you coming to the announcement tomorrow? I'm like, all right, yeah, sure. I thought it was gonna be some big advocacy thing. No, they were introducing a new product. I was like, all right, I'll hang out for a few. Then I gotta get
miss
back to
when,
the Nixon booth.
I miss when he worked for Mountain Oak Vapor because they have an outlet in Niagara Falls, so he used to come to the store once in a while. So I used to get to see him fairly regular.
Yeah, him, Mike, Phil, they're all living that Florida life now.
Yeah. What's up, Sam?
Sam's here?
Sam's here.
Yeah, look at there.
Yep, that's exactly what we're talking about, Sam. Yeah, I can just, well, I've been on shows where Rin's on the show with Phil. I can only imagine what it would be like those two meeting in person. I would probably be standing in the back of the room cackling.
It was fantastic, Freshie.
And Rin would be staring in awe at Phil and then turning and glaring at me.
Hi, Linda.
What's up, Linda?
Rin was so mad because her makeup was like a tiny bit off, and she was mad at me because I didn't say anything. Why don't you tell me?
What's up, Ian Thomas?
Hey, Ian.
Brother Ian, what's happening?
I could just see all that. Oh man, that would have been so worth it. I would have liked to have been at the show where her and Dirty met up. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Those two, the way those two went at each other, it would have been fucking fantastic.
I miss those little sound bites, Freshie.
I wish I had a soundboard. Because every week we'd get her to say something. We're like, Dirty, soundbite. You guys suck.
Have you heard
it
from
was
Jen
always
Jarvis?
you're stupid.
Because there's Stu sent me he did a pretty funny a tweet on Twitter last week, and he sent me a thing about Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa from the archives, they released something new, so that was nice.
Okay.
Let me know.
So Tooney's on the prowl.
WHTT's asking, does anyone hear from Jen Jarvis or Leilani anymore?
No, they both kind of dropped out of the scene completely.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But
Yeah, I shoot them messages generally. Same thing I do. I'll shoot messages to people around the holidays. It wasn't this Christmas. It was the Christmas before I heard back from Leilani, and I think that might have been the last time I heard from her.
But
Jarvis, I haven't heard anything from in a long, long time.
Last I heard, she was doing well and just doing the family life thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean Jarvis, you could tell how burnt out she was getting from everything, because she was doing so much testing for people, and then doing her own thing, and then hopping on shows. You could just tell she was getting burnt out, and then being a full-time mom, and then of two boys, her husband and her son. So
yeah, it takes a lot out of you when you're that busy.
yeah, so yeah, as far as I'm aware, they're both doing fine, and Leilani was a professional. She didn't need any of our shit. So as far as I'm aware, she's just doing her thing.
I didn't hear anything about that Friction. I think you're just crazy.
What's Friction
Yeah.
saying?
He's crazy.
Wasn't Jarvis pregnant again, or just had another baby, or am I crazy?
I'm pretty
thought
sure
they
you're just
had-
crazy. I don't remember any of that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I thought they do have 2 kids now. Could be wrong.
They might. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's why she just dropped out. But yeah,
So-
I hadn't heard anything about that.
All this talking about Swaggy got me thinking about Vaporize, so I had to get the Vaporize mech setup out.
Sweet.
I got a reminder of him all the time. Remember to be nice to people.
Yeah, Tim, be nice. Stop being a butt.
Yeah, Tim, be more like Rye.
All those hours that Rye and Looney and James and Swaggy spent together. You were in there a lot too, Freshie.
I didn't hang out with that crew all that much, to be
And
honest.
Meter.
Adam. Yeah, and yeah, when Rye passed, just sad. Such a good dude, but
Very sad. Yep.
he was the best of us.
Yep.
Whether anybody out there knew it or believes it or not, he was. Anyway,
I never got the privilege of meeting him.
what's that?
I never got the privilege of meeting him.
Well, I mean, if you want to know what he's like, you can find that interview that Meter did with him. You know exactly what he's like. Dude was hilarious, but just the absolute kindest person I've ever had the privilege of.
He was like the Hard Rock, serve all, love all.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, he was just an amazing guy. What's up, Linda? Anybody else I didn't say hi to? Hi,
Adam
Fred.
Hey.
Adam had a really fun show last night.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, it was his live concert?
His live concert birthday
Oh,
show from his garage.
I forgot that was going on.
He was
Well,
pounding
happy
out
birthday,
there.
Adam. That was his birthday show,
Birthday,
right?
Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that
Happy
on his
birthday,
Facebook?
Adam. Happy
On his
birthday.
Facebook?
It was
Yeah,
on
well,
YouTube.
He's
Put a
got
couple of
the link.
clips
Well, you know what? He probably won't pop on. He'll probably sleep most of the day. But
Oh, I would think.
He put a couple of clips on his couple of his songs on Facebook
oh, perfect.
from the
Where did he run the live from?
YouTube,
YouTube.
his channel.
Cool.
It was good. I mean, all things considered, he was using a Chromebook, so you can imagine how well that went. But I mean, it was cool to see.
Right.
Yeah, the sound was hideous. But the
Yeah.
Facebook sound that he got was pretty good. The clips on Facebook, but
Okay.
when you were watching it live, it was just I had to turn it down.
My ears were bleeding.
But it was fun watching him bounce around and playing his guitar.
Wearing Lumi's birthday gift to him, the weed socks. That was funny.
Oh, is that what that was? I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Weed socks.
Yeah.
What's up, Leo?
What's up, Leo? Swaggy Shane just put a link out there for anybody that is interested in seeing who we're talking about, Vapori, that didn't know Vapori. Go check that out. It's Meter's interview with him, and I know there were several episodes where he popped on my channel as well, and just the absolute kindest and best person. But yeah, any chance I got to hang out with him where I was invited, I was totally there. So, and any chance I had to drag him into something, totally there.
I was thinking back this week, Freshie, about how Dear Addie and G got us all into the advocacy thing and all into the the fundraising thing on YouTube and lots of
Yeah,
history.
during the Wild West, be tough to pull something like that off again.
Oh my gosh.
We did live through the Wild West, that's for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, you could just call it. You could just message anybody and be like, "Hey, what's up?" Now there's like 3 different people that you can message, and well, I know probably 10 people I could message, but I mean, you used to be able to just reach out to any company and be like, "Hey, we're doing this fundraiser. This is the deal," and a lot of times they reach out back, and now there's just the companies are either in China or it's scaled down to such a level where it's just not able to do things like that anymore.
Yeah, they're not raking in the money anymore.
Yeah, sure, I'll give you a crate of e-liquid. Like, oh, okay.
I know, like, yo, Shay, what do you need? Okay, thanks, Yosh.
Yeah, or Twisted Messes.
Yeah.
You need some Addies? Just runs his arm across the shelf. There you go. Like, that was insane. That first giveaway we did was just absolutely fucking insane. All the things that people got out of it.
I know, God, that show went for 3 hours, I think. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was a long
Good.
one. But man, was that? It was cool. And then I got some pictures back from people showing all the things that they had gotten, like people opening stuff up. Like, holy hell! Like, I'm telling you, you're set for life. You don't need any more vape gear. You're gonna
Yeah.
be set here in as soon as you win this.
All the coils. Oh my God.
Oh, the mountains of coils. How did I wind up in charge of coils at one point, though? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, Freshy. You kind of got screwed.
I had like the entire corner of this. Was it this room? No, it was back at the old apartment. It was like the entire corner of the apartment was just like stacks of coils. It's like
It turned out being like Oprah. You get some coils, and you get some coils.
yeah, exactly. No, I'm counting them out. I'm setting everybody's packs apart, and then I'm like, how is there still like 2 rows extra? All right, you get extras. You get extras. You get extras. Oh,
Dang.
just nuts. But anyway, how was your week, Toonie?
That was good. Jean's out at the airport picking up her girlfriend. She's in for a few days to spend some time with her mom. So
All right.
I'm sure they'll spend some time together today. And Wednesday we're going to dinner over there, visit with her mom.
Cool.
Her friend's mom is like Jean's second mom. They grew up together, right down the street.
Oh, how nice.
Excellent.
And it's unusual that people stay friends that long.
Well, I mean, you know who the really good ones are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know any of my army buddies. Like if I just I can be gone, I can be out of their lives for a couple of years, and still reach out to them. And it's like no time's passed at all. So,
Their family's awesome. They were kind of ended up being my second parents too.
awesome.
Just amazing people.
So, glad
That's
you got
wonderful.
an excuse to spend some time with them this week, Toonie.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be fun.
All right.
Where are they in from?
She's in from Georgia.
Ah.
Her husband was a construction estimator, and he worked his way up the chain. Now he used to work for Skansa, like the number 3 biggest construction company in the whole world. I don't know who he's working for now. I lost track.
Well, he should be retired by now, you would think.
He's a couple years away from being retired. He should be very comfortable.
Wow.
Oh, what's
And
Tim-
she has a real interesting job. She does bank fraud. So she always, she looks for all these trades and all the illegal transactions. That's her job every day.
Huh.
Fresh could require fresh 03 approval. What are we talking about, Tim?
He meant coils. He can't type.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you want to send me coils, I could send you something back. Let me know what you want.
Yes.
But certainly, I'd love to
Yeah,
try some of your janky ass coils, Tim.
You know how that hacker living goes there, friction.
I think he was talking about you being in charge of the coils, Fresh, not him making coils, because he doesn't do that very often. He cuts his fingers when he tries.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want some simple round
no,
wire.
they were requiring my approval on the coils. No.
Okay.
No. If they wanted approval on the coils, they should have sent them to Toonie. But Toonie wound up with a large stack of the gear to send out anyway too.
Yeah.
So, both times you wound up with a lot of it.
Yeah, we all kind of shared.
Yeah, I had a lot of it. You had a lot of it. I don't think Dear Addy had a whole lot. G had a shit ton.
Yeah.
I remember G had a lot of it too.
That shipping must have been fun.
You know it wasn't.
No, it was not. Well, I mean that was the thing. Like we said at the beginning, like, hey, we're gonna, everybody's pulling $50 out for shipping from the fundraiser total that we make. So we were always very clear about that, is that we're going to take a little bit of money out for shipping. It didn't nearly cover the cost of shipping, but it covered an adequate chunk, is what I'll say. where it wasn't as painful. But I remember, because I took it into the hospital where I used to work, and I kept mailing stuff out through that guy, and he'd see me come in and just start shaking his head. He's like, "How many this time?" I'm like, 12.
Yeah, and all the coils that Rye made, and all the custom boxes and atomizers, and
Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts, but yeah.
Aw.
Niners preseason starts tomorrow, I want to say, but That's the
before the
second.
Raiders.
That's the second person in 2 weeks that's told me Baldur's Gate 3 is the greatest video game of all time. So, and I've seen a few videos on it. So I might, when it comes out for console, I might have to actually break down, because my PC, my little laptop here that I run all the shows off of, in case you couldn't tell by my quality, there's no way it could handle it. No way. But
Yeah, that thing was a banger like 6 years ago, huh?
yeah, it was. So how was your week, Dimlin?
My week
Yeah.
was the same old of the week. I didn't do anything, just hanging out, living life. I can't think of anything I did. What a boring life.
It's not that boring. As long as you're enjoying yourself, you're doing exactly what you've earned.
Yeah,
Work
stayed
hard
up late.
work hard for a long time, and then when you're done, you're done.
Yeah, stayed up late last night and watched some of that women's soccer, the World Cup. They went to like 9 penalty kicks.
Oh wow.
That was crazy. It was very exciting. But I was up till 3 in the morning watching it.
Holy crap! Like a big girl.
Yeah, because they're playing in Australia and New Zealand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's the middle of the it's what 18 hours difference from you and I, Demlin. So yeah, ugh.
Linda Marie wants to know if you got new glasses, DeMille. She said you look good.
Yeah, I asked my optometrist. I want them to be big or depth enough for my computers, and so it's like the perfect depth for the computer, and then it has that coating on it for that blue screen or blue light or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I like them. I'm blind
you
without
can
them.
tell what I do. The entire
Yeah.
show. Because when I sit
without-
back here, I can see everything perfect. But then when I need to read something, I gotta
Exactly.
pull a gizzard stew. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me do the gizzard stew properly.
Oh, Gizzard, I love when you're such a frickin' trip.
You got the Fred Flintstone feet.
And he's like that in real life.
Yes, he is. He's exactly like he was on the shows in real life, and that's why I love that dude to death.
Yeah.
Me and him made a promise. If either of us win the lottery, we're gonna go to Iceland together. So
Nice.
yeah, I just had a nice text and back and forth with him. Was that this week or was it last week? Probably last week. He was showing me some of the new artwork that he's buying.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's keeping in touch with us, guys.
Yeah. Oh, I think Giz is one of those dudes. Once you make friends with him, like you're never getting rid of Giz.
All right, where is my? I don't know if Kassad's running the show today. I know they're overdue, but August is like one of the busiest months of the summer with stuff to do. There's Echo Dub.
Friction. I mean, with the things you did when you were in the service, there's certainly a good chance that you lost quite a bit of hearing. So, and I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot for you to really start getting affected. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take many rounds of that 308 to start getting some hearing damage.
Yeah, but yeah, go in, get checked out. It's the VA system for hearing. It's actually really good because the companies that sell to us have to sell us their premium model. That's the only models they can sell. So that's part of the contract is the vets get the best. So, but now you're starting to enter my realm of influence. Their Friction. If you ever need to know what's going on and why, I can explain it to you. Like why
I'm so
background
happy.
noise? Why background noise hurts people with hearing loss so much? They can't hear anything. What's up,
It
Pete?
does.
Hmm.
It does.
It does.
The
Yes.
white
Uh,
noise.
it's not just not white noise helps cover up the tinnitus, which is the ringing in your ears.
Uh huh.
What? Okay. So how hearing loss works? Basically, there's how the organ of hearing works is that there's the ear canal that focuses all the sound waves, and then it hits the eardrum. The eardrum turns it into mechanical energy, and that travels back to the cochlea, which is the actual organ of hearing, and it basically attaches on like a drum. The little bones, they attach on like a little drum, and so when it beats on the drum, or produces these concussion, it actually gets transferred into liquid, and the liquid turns it into electrical energy by stimulating little hairs that are in the cochlea, and it's kind of shaped like a snail shell or like an ice cream cone. It's like that. It's like that. So, and it actually spins further downward. So you're low frequencies here, high frequencies here, and all of your hearing that crosses the threshold crosses where that little drum attaches. Everybody, here's your anatomy lesson. So this is going to be really boring for people that aren't interested at all, but anybody else, you'll find it fascinating. So all the sound has to cross right where that threshold enters, and generally that's right about 4,000 hertz. It can go up or down a little bit, but so when you start generating hearing loss, which is the little hairs that are in there that getting sensitive, they start getting beat down. It's just like grass. If you walk on it too much, or like you run it over with a steamroller once, it's gone or it's flattened. So these little hairs get flattened, and what they do is they start stimulating when there's nothing there, or they get damaged so much that they can't stimulate, and that's where hearing loss comes from, and that's where the ringing in the ears comes from. It's producing sound that isn't really there. So that's why you'll hear a ringing and it just won't go away. If you want it to go away, create some background noise. It'll vanish into it after a couple minutes. But so 4,000 hertz is kind of high end of speech frequency. You can go higher certainly, but it's a higher pitched noise as far as noises that humans can recognize. So 4,000 hertz is where hearing loss, if it's noise induced, almost always starts. And probably 80 or 90% of hearing loss that you're going to come across is noise induced. Over the course of a lifetime of using your ears, you lose, you're going to lose some. And so 4,000 hertz is generally where it all kicks off, and 4,000 hertz is where so this is where coming back around to getting back into background noise. So if you're in background noise, so you're getting that constant stimulation at 4,000 hertz, you lose the sounds that start there, like T, P, real sharp sounds. The kind of the structure of a word, like like P, like if you say people, like you can point right where the two P's are. So that's what you lose to the background noise. You're losing the structure of the words that you're hearing to the background noise. And so you'll hear the rest of the word. You'll hear where all the rest of these letters sit, but you're losing these letters into the background noise because of where the hearing loss is at. So that's why. That's why background noise. If you go to a restaurant and you find you're constantly like leaning over to somebody and going trying to get clear on what they're saying, that's why. It's the background noise is taking the structure of your words away from you. And everybody turns into the Charlie Brown teacher eventually.
How do you know? You're explaining my life.
Because this is what I do
Exactly how I
this is
feel
what
it
I do for a living. If anybody was ever curious about what I do for a living, there you go. Now you've got the very, very, very basics of how I keep myself employed, just by everybody being dumb with loud noises, including me.
Yeah, I was pretty dumb in my early years in the trade with rotohammer against
Oh
cement
God, yes.
without protection. Idiot.
Ian Thomas. Ian Thomas generally it's 4,000 hertz, but hearing loss and tinnitus are both progressive. So the more exposure you get, the easier it is for those sound waves to travel out and hit further and do more damage further and further in. So generally everybody's going to have something right around 4,000 hertz if you've got tinnitus. But then it expands out, and so it can cover more ranges. And then eventually you blow out. If you blow something out completely, you don't hear that frequency anymore. So
Wow.
And if anyone's gotten hearing aids put in, and you start hearing all those sounds you haven't heard in 40 years, it freaks you out.
yeah, we'll have people. Yeah, we'll have people go out. Like we'll spit them for their first set of hearing aids. They'll go out and they'll come back in. And they're like, "Why didn't everybody tell me the birds were so annoying?"
Exactly. I got in my car to drive away. I think I got 5 feet slammed on the brakes. What the fuck was that sound?
What was that, Tony? Sorry, I didn't catch it. I'm gonna. There we go. Danny Yay! What's up, Danny Yay? How you doing?
Chevy man, what's happening? Booyah!
Booyah, booyah, Chevy man.
Alabama, what's happening? So God,
Good man, Echo Dub. Yeah, those. I mean, the noise canceling, or noise. They don't really cancel noise, but they filter some a little better. I mean, you can get a custom set for a couple $100. Do a really good job for like musicians. Earplugs are they're really specialized, but that'd be exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. That's the other thing is reading lips. People read lips and they don't realize it. So
I do that all the
that's
time.
that's why it's easier to look over at somebody and you can see if you see their mouth moving, it fills in like P sound, T. You can tell exactly what those letters are.
That's
And
how
so
I figured out.
your brain will fill it back in for you. That's why it's harder to understand people when they're not looking at you.
Well, when we had to all wear masks, that
Oh, yeah,
totally.
people are going batshit.
Oh
Yeah,
me
I was
too.
going crazy, man. I couldn't hear a thing.
Huh.
I didn't realize how much I read lips.
I don't
Everyone's
know.
gonna fix you with nanites, Swaggy. Perfect.
Nanites. That's so gross. Little
What's up,
crawly
Wick?
bugs.
You don't mind? Well, then it's nice to get hearing aids because then when you don't feel like listening to anybody, you can either mute them through your phone or you just open up the battery door so that they're off, and then you don't have to. Oh, sorry, my hearing aids were off. What? Then people know that only when he's really interested, make sure his hearing aids are on. But then you got the excuse not to listen to anybody. Or if you got hearing aids, you can actually stream music through them now, so you just listen to the music that you want, and then you don't have to pay attention to anybody anyway.
That's amazing.
That's horrible, Leo Barry. He says my hearing is like standing in a field of crickets chirping when it's quiet.
Yeah, if it's quiet, my head sounds like a refrigerator's running. So that's why if you ever come over to my place, I'm almost always doing something that causes noise, just so I don't have to hear it. So, but back to the weekly Cassie.
Well, living with Tim, it would be nice to be deaf, but it's been a good week.
Excellent. And people may not have, if you don't tune into Tim's channel, you may not have seen Lady Liberty, but here she is in the flesh. She's
Hey!
decided to join us. So you guys didn't do anything fun this week? You didn't torture Tim in some unmentionable way that you can only mention live on the interwebs?
Nah, we went shopping and he decided he wanted Chinese food, so we did that, and that was our big adventure this week.
Chinese food.
Cuddling the bunny. That's our life. YouTube and the bunny.
Fair. Yeah.
I know. I kind of felt bad that one time I mentioned Chinese food, and you guys got like a really bad hankering, and then ended up having to go out like the next couple days to get it.
Oh, we went out that day. We
Yeah, I remember
watched the stream on our phone, and we ran to Dollar General and got egg rolls.
Yeah, I remember that was egg rolls.
And then I learned to make them, and now I make them instead.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh man, Chinese food is so difficult for blood sugar though,
Oh, it's horrible. Horrible.
because each place is so different. Like you think you've got them figured out, and then you're like, dude, I can totally have General Tso's chicken. I could totally have that. I was able to manage it last time. And you punch in the numbers you think that you think you know, or you give yourself the units you think you know, and then all of a sudden, 285. Like you sons of bitches.
Damn it.
Ooh.
Swaggy has a question for you, Freshie.
What's your question, Swaggy? Let me get my peepers on here. I suppose I could probably. I have good headphones that I wear most of the time. Doesn't let the time. What's the question? Okay.
Mine are Bluetooth. Mine do.
You have Bluetooth version. Yes, they do Bluetooth into they do Bluetooth into computers now.
TV as well.
TV as well, but TVs have their own Bluetooth frequencies that they use, and so to get into them, you'll have to have a TV adapter, which is like another $100 accessory on top of the cost of hearing aids.
I don't know where mine are, but
Why
mine
are hearing
I didn't
aids
have to
so
do
damn
anything.
Expensive.
Mine they're free in Canada.
Oh, they're
So
free?
Yeah, that's why I didn't bother going through the military, because my hearing loss is from my time in the military. But I didn't bother going through because either way it's free. So the easiest way for me was just go to the hearing clinic 5 minutes from me and get a set of hearing aids, and I was done.
Wow, they charge you up the butt here.
I can't get hearing aids for free.
Yeah, you can. Of course you can.
Where?
You can. If you're in Canada, you can get hearing aids for free. If you're not working, it's only one. If you're working, it's two.
Well, you send me a link to that shit, because
Maybe it's different by province, but my province is we got free hearing aids.
under what program?
The Medicare.
Medicare, yeah.
Yeah, down here in the States, if you're not like profoundly hearing loss, most insurance companies aren't going to cover more than a fraction of what a pair of hearing aid costs. And
I can get-
I'll say this: the most expensive pair of hearing aids I've ever had come across my desk was $10,000+.
And
That's
mine are like
insane.
6,000, I think.
Yeah,
I can get hearing aids through my company. Like they only pay so much of it, but I still have to pay.
Well, I know every province is different for the Medicare system, but you should look into it and see.
Well, there's no Medicare here.
What do you mean there's no Medicare? You don't have universal Medicare? Of course you do.
Medicare? I've never heard it called that.
Okay, well you have universal health care.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So it's covered under that.
Well, I'll have to look that up because
Look it up. If you're working, at least here, if you're working, you get two. If you're not working, you get one. No,
Well, I'll have to look that
look
up.
it up because it's covered.
maybe I should just do a live streams where I just diagnose people's hearing problems.
Well,
Yeah, there you
I
go.
couldn't hear anything high pitched. No crickets, no birds, nothing like that. You know, the warning sounds in your car, never heard one until I put the hearing aids on.
Yeah,
Well,
Flicker in the
horrible is it to
turning
wear
signal
them?
in the car.
I
Hey?
keep thinking that they're horrible to wear.
Oh no, you can't. You can't even see them. The new ones are so small, you can't even see them.
But isn't it weird having something in your ear? Doesn't it make you feel like your ears
you get used to
suffocating?
it really quickly.
Yeah.
Just like if you had a set of earbuds in for a couple hours.
Yeah, they use what's it called? Well, you know better than I, Fresh.
It's a little silicone dome.
Yeah,
Put on
and
the end of it.
and it's matched for your ears. They put a material in your ear to get a form, and from that they make the.
Well, that's
fitting for your ear.
if you're getting custom hearing aids.
Well, that's what they give. That's what they do here. Oh no, that's what they do here.
Yeah.
They put this goop in your ear to get a form to make. Or,
Yeah, that's
to make-
making ear molds. But
Yeah.
what most of the people that we deal with now, it's there's a little rubber piece that kind of goes in like this, kind of goes in like that, and then let me put that back in backwards. So, and then there's a wire that runs out of there and it goes back to the actual unit, which will sit behind your ear.
Yeah, and it's clear, so you can't even see that wire unless you're really looking for it.
Yeah,
and
unless
as a
you're really
woman
looking
with
for it, and then it sits behind your ear, and that's where all the technology is. That's where the amplifier and the equalizer and everything is built in.
and if you're a woman with
And the
long
Bluetooth
hair, you
antenna.
won't even see it. You won't see it.
Yeah.
I don't care about the looks. I just care about the feel.
It's just like anything, like glasses. Like when you first get glasses, how sides of your head get a little sore.
Yeah.
It's just like that. You get used to it after time.
The thing that, like, I don't wear them all the time just because you hear too much. Even when I turn them down, I'm hearing too much because I'm just not used to it. It's been so long since I could hear anything that it just bothers me.
Well, now they're completely adjusted. Now they're
Yeah.
not completely adjustable, but they do their darndest to, like a lot of the modern hearing aids. You can adjust your program to cut background noise so that it's cutting out everything that's behind you, and you're able to hear what's in like basically a fan shape like that. So whatever you're looking at like that.
I got so used to just peace and quiet that I just don't want to have to go back to hearing everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and it does give you back a lot of noises that you didn't know were happening, and then it irritates the shit out of you because you're not used to them. There you go. There you go. The end of the show. 30% off. Code FRUMI. Get the new
Nice,
Xtremes.
Nice.
Zippy, how was your week? I forgot to ask you.
My week was good. I was looking forward to yesterday because I was getting new shoes for my truck. All that overtime paid off. I got new shoes. So the week was good other than wanting to commit murder.
Mm-hmm.
I resisted the attempt, so I let that go. Friday was really sweet until I left work, and Friday after work, things went on a downhill slide. So I get to the tire place, which is just down the street. They put on my new shoes, and the money's in the bank. Got my card ready, go to pay them. Machine kept saying, it's exceeding the limit. I thought, okay, what the is going on here? Because I paid my taxes in June, which was way more than what I paid for the tires, okay? So I transferred the money from one account to another account to try that one. Didn't work. And now my face is probably beet red because now I'm embarrassed. Because, I mean, I showed the guy. I said, look, there's the money. It won't come out. So he says, okay, listen, just come back Monday. I said, well, I'm going to go to the bank right now. I straightened that shit out, got the money for that. Then I really had a hankering for chicken, okay? I don't eat it very often because it doesn't it fills me up at the time, but it doesn't stay with me. The store is totally cleaned out of chicken. I thought, okay, what are the chances of that? So there's two things. And what else happened after that? I don't know. It's just been like that's what it was. Then I come home to, it looked like a tornado hit inside my house. Not out,
Damn.
inside my house.
Damn kid.
Fireballs, come here. Curtains all over the place. Friggin' you name it. They were up on my art table, so there was shit everywhere.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I thought, okay, what are the chances on Fridays, which is supposed to be the best day of the week?
So
Other
Zip,
than that, it was a good week. I didn't kill anybody, and I'm still in one piece, so it's good.
There you go.
Zippy, I have a question. Working with those piggies all day, do you even eat pork anymore?
Funny thing is, when I took on this way eating that I eat now, I love pork, okay? And sometimes when it's really hot in the barn, I almost smell bacon. And then, but I can eat it for, like, normally I make meals up for a couple days, okay? Just for convenience, because I don't want to cook every day. Anyway, I can make up 2 or 3 days of pork, but by the second day, my guts are saying, don't do this again. so I can do it for a couple of days, then I have to take a break. And if I can't really find what I want at the grocery store, I will buy like a pork loin and slow cook it, or I'll buy like the big roast and cook it. But I have to be careful with the roast because then that's way more than 2 days worth of meat. So I'm thinking, okay, and then I'll cut it up and put some in the freezer for when I get a hankering again. But yeah, I like pork. Don't get me wrong, but my tummy doesn't like it.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah.
We got Natalie in the chat. Freshie,
Natalie!
Natalie.
what's happening? Nice to see you in here.
Just stopping in to catch a live stream. Nice! Nice, welcome. Yeah, we're about to break into some swaggy extremes here. I've got an entire... I got all that many.
Hot damn.
So
Wow.
I'm ready. I'm
That's
ready,
more than-
Swaggy Shane. Dave, how was your week, man?
Very nice. Work is work, but I have a month-long family reunion, so I have family coming in and out of town all month. So it's really cool to see a lot of family from the States that I don't see all the time. And so every day I see a new family member, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun, especially
Nice.
the older family members that they're way up there in age. It's very nice to get together with them.
That's right, you did say all that was going on.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. That
Well, it's
those
still going
my
on.
elderly aunts, they just keep going and going. I can't keep up with them. They play
yeah.
dominoes till like 1, 2 in the morning.
Oh God, I was thinking that just hit me. Addie's Dominoes thing.
Are we revisiting the subject of your box, Zippy?
No, we're not revisiting my box. No, we're not.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, one of these days I'll broadcast the pre-show live, and you guys can learn all about the ongoing problems with Zippy's box. Sure, that'll get us some views.
and my pussy.
Pussies. You have multiple. Don't
Pussies.
forget that.
Yes, I have multiple pussies.
But you must be pretty popular.
Well, when one wears out, you just have another one.
Oh, Linda got the blue screen of death? I'm sorry, Linda.
No, Friction did.
Oh, Friction got the blue screen of
She
death?
got a random blue screen.
Man.
Oh,
That's because you're overclocking your PC running Diablo all the time.
Heck yeah, he is.
There's only room for so much awesome on a PC. So like streaming fresh03 or play Diablo 3, you can't have both. You can't double dip on the awesome, Friction. You're a computer guy. You're supposed to know this stuff.
Push it to the limit.
All right. So we've all got some VSO extremes or some VSO flavors we want to work with today.
Heck yeah.
All right, so yeah, everybody, if you haven't heard, Swaggy Shane just released a shit ton of new VSO extremes to the public. Plus, so Swaggy has the originals, and then the newer stuff, which is the V2s, and then there's the raws, and then there's the extremes, and the extremes are the most concentrated versions of his flavors. So if you're looking to spend a little more, not a lot more, spend a little more and get more bang for your buck, the extremes are probably the way to go. But essentially it's the same flavors, just in a more concentrated version, so you can use them at much lower percentages. Like the originals, you had to use them anywhere from 2 to, the blueberry you had to use up at around 6, just because blueberries tend to be a weaker flavor unless you're doing something funky with them. So it was just and then introduce the raws, and then introduce the extremes, and the extremes are where we're at now. We just keep going up. We got Nick Salt's strengths going up. Now we're going into the extremes, like it's 1995. Everybody, woo! So,
Woohoo! Beep beep.
see, you're too much awesome at once, Friction. Like I said, too much awesome at once. So Swaggy, is there a particular extreme you would like me to work with? I know Dimlin was pretty excited about that butter cookie.
Oh
it's
yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, the butter cookie's good.
If he doesn't answer me, Cassie, what extreme should I work with? You've got access to all of them.
Well, I'm using the butter rum and it smells really good.
All right, butter rum. I do like a good butter rum flavor. They works really well, and man, I wonder how that butter rum raw would work in my sticky toffee pudding.
Stinker.
I bet that'd be good, Freshy.
I bet it would too.
The black cherry extreme is amazing.
Yeah, that one smelled really good too.
He wants me
Yeah.
to do hucking extreme. You got it, brother. Hucking extreme will be the first one that I go for.
That sounds like a fresh 03 mix.
Extreme huckleberry.
Ooh, this
Bluegrass
banana
extreme.
smells great. Banana
Wow.
extreme.
The banana extreme, Tim mixed it with caramel and that cookie and cream raw.
Mhm.
And Swaggy messed with him and told him to use it at 0.5, so it was like way bad on an RDA. But in his cross pod, it is fantastic.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, that banana smells amazing. And like Dave said, the cherry.
Oh, black cherry is so good. It smelled like the OG Dr. Pepper.
What do you want me to try, Swaggy?
I like that. Swaggy's handing out assignments.
Those pistachio extreme smells amazing too.
So I've got the butter cookie raw, and 1% is good for that.
Butter cookie raw, isn't that like
yum.
half to one?
Isn't it what?
Half to one?
Oh, a half to one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's usually about what the raws do.
And then the extremes are around a 0.25.
Yeah.
2.5 to a half or so. I'm gonna make a huckleberry cheesecake because I just saw that graham cracker raw. in
Oh,
there.
baby.
I know, graham cracker extreme. I'm gonna use graham cracker extreme.
Heck yeah, I'm smelling it right now.
I used that the other day. It's good.
What cheesecake do I want to go with? It's just yes, sweet cheesecake will be easy to find.
Holy
Oh, I
cow, Freshy's got his still has his headphones on.
Yeah, what?
Strange New Worlds, holy crap.
I know, right?
The one where they broke into music, oh my god.
That was an amazing episode. I still think my favorite from this season was the time travel episode.
Yep, that was intense.
That was really, really good. Yeah, but yeah, I mean the musical episode was great.
This week's really good too.
Yeah, this week, yeah, the finale.
Addy Swaggy says tried the Dulce Delish.
Okay. Thanks, Swaggy. I just cracked it open. Smells amazing. Mm.
I went with the extreme black cherry. I put my recipe in chat. In the public chat.
Nice.
What are you working with, Cassie?
The butter rum extreme.
Okay. That's right. Zippy, you don't. Zippy, which VSO flavor are you working with? I know you didn't get.
I don't have the extremes, but I'm gonna start back on my chili chocolate shit. I kind of got too busy to keep playing, but I'm gonna try playing today and see what I can come up with.
And that butter cookie smells amazing. Cassie, what do you use it at? The butter cookie.
The butter cookie?
You have the raw, right? Or the extreme,
I used the raw. I don't know if Tim has the extreme or not.
right?
Let me find it.
Probably around 1, right?
The butter cookie, I used it 1. Yep.
Thank you. I know Dave's probably been using that honey extreme.
Actually, not yet. I'm getting to it though. I'll tell you that.
I was going to say this would be a perfect opportunity to use it. Hucking Extreme. So I'm going to use this at a full 0.5%. Swaggy's shaking his fist at the computer. Fresh03, don't you do?
Oh yeah, that does Cassie right. That butter extreme.
The butter rum? Or
No, I'm
butter-
the butter extreme. Boy, that's
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
We smelt that as soon as we started opening the box because that's one of the ones that leaked on us.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. I forgot what my brain was saying. Hey, Fresh03, you know what makes a really good cheesecake? You should use this flavor.
that extreme butterscotch is nice too.
I really like the apple extreme.
There we
Yeah,
go.
the butterscotch extreme was pretty good. I used that in my milkshake. I didn't use it high enough, so I didn't taste it as much, but it smelled really good and it tasted really good off the knuckle.
What did you use it at? The butterscotch? Because I got it at 0.2 in my mix.
I used it at
Maybe. Heck yeah, Dave.
I used it at 0.5, but I had a lot of creams and banana in there as well, so it kind of just took it over a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so let's get.
Oof.
Look what Swaggy did for me for my bottle of the cookie one, the butter cookie.
Nice, you got a bigger one.
Yeah, he did that for me too, and it is so good. Well, since you guys are working and I've already mixed, I'll read off mine. That's okay,
Excellent.
Fresh?
Yeah.
Okay, I did an extreme root beer. So, black cherry extreme at 0.3, maraschino cherry raw at 1, root beer raw at 1, I'll never pronounce it, Sarah Sarsaparilla raw
That's for real.
at 0.5, sassafras raw at 0.5, ultimate sweetener flavor jungle at 0.4, and vanilla raw at 0.25.
What'd it come out like?
Tastes good.
Sounds nice and spicy.
I might punch things up a little bit more because I like things really punchy. That might be my broken taste buds, but it's good.
I like how Zippy has her bottle opener hanging off of her.
Yeah. Yeah, it's handy.
Blueberry
Try not to
Extreme.
use those Gorilla bottles anymore because I took one to work. I had a 60 mil, and I went to fill up my tank, and
Oh, really? I always rest it against my tank so it can't come off. You know what I mean? Kind of
Well,
put the
it shouldn't
nozzle
come off.
right in.
they shouldn't come off. But
No.
and even when I ship to chefs, every time I use those Gorilla bottles to go to chefs, guaranteed I'd be hearing from Lewis, one leaked, labels ruined, so I'd have to ship him more labels, and so I gave up on them. I use well, I was using, let me see, the old, I don't know what you call them. You'd know what you call them. I don't know what the names of shit is. Just a minute, if I can find one.
Friction, be careful. You hid Natalie. I just unhid her on the channel.
There, one of these. I went back
What'd
to
he
the
do?
old stuff.
Okay.
Did he ban somebody?
Yeah, I unbanned her.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Don't
I
you be
had
banning
heat. I don't know where it
Natalie.
is. I'm pretty sure I had heat, but I don't know where it is. Not wheat, ELR.
Yeah, they are swaggy.
Oh shit. Oops, sorry.
Red.
Would you like me to go over mine fresh?
Absolutely.
It's super simple. I just did butter rum golden. I used the butter rum extreme at a quarter, the Golden Joe one shot at 14 and a half, and Perlum super sweet at 1.
You say 14 and a half?
Yeah, it's the Golden Joe
Oh,
one
one
shot.
shot. Okay. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, Tim had mixed me the raw with the Golden Joe before, so I wanted to see how it compared with the extreme, and it's something I'd already had, so.
All right,
Off the
perfect.
knuckle, it's really good. I'm trying to dry out my wick so I can try it.
I'm taking this opportunity to throw a couple of my flavors back in their bins because they've been sitting out on my desk
What's up, Gareth?
far longer than I'd care to admit. Gareth's here? What's up, Gareth?
Okay, who stole my chocolate?
Wasn't me.
It was me.
Oh, fresh.
I figured you didn't need it.
Okay.
Oh, so Swaggy, you'll be happy to know that as soon as I opened the box, Jax immediately made off with the chocolate raw. Like she's just gone. I haven't seen her for hours. She just smelled it. She smelled it, turned and walked away. So I'm assuming she's down there in her chemistry lab.
Okay.
So yeah,
I gotta
if you want
get-
me to use the chocolate in anything, I'm afraid we're out of luck today. I might. Well, I'm probably out of luck for a bit. All right, so I wanted to use a little bit of. I've really been enjoying that blackcurrant gummy candy. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the blackcurrant gummy candy. Just gonna add a quarter.
I got your back, Friction.
This sure is different to mix with. 1 and 2 drops.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah, Swaggy, drop the 15s. I'll pay more for 30s.
We. Then. How was your week, Freshie?
Excellent. The guy who's been a giant pain in my ass at work, up and quit.
Oh, awesome.
Hey.
I wish
Awesome.
my guy would quit.
So now we're
There's
just
always
now.
that one
I mean, it's going to
asshole.
take a while to get somebody else into his slot, but
You're doing his work anyway.
we all were anyway. Yeah, exactly.
I can't torment this guy enough to make him quit. And believe me, I tried.
He must be one tough guy then.
Now it's just lights are on, but nobody's home. Even the boss is trying to torment him and still hasn't clued in.
Add flavor. I want lots of butter cookie, man. That smells good.
I almost called this "Swaggy, get your dick out of that cheesecake," but instead I'm calling it Swaggy's hucking a cheesecake.
I just thought up a name for my recipe. It's a little X-rated though.
I purposely name mine dirty things these days just to torment everybody over DLR.
I'm gonna call it the box. It's spicy and sweet. Hopefully this one turns out, because this chili chocolate's gonna drive me insane one of these days. Kind of like the cherry.
You know, it's going to be one of those recipes where you don't work on it for a while, and then it'll, like, the idea will just strike you, and you'll go back, and it's perfect.
Well, I haven't touched it for a while because I kind of got frustrated with the heat part of it. So, but we'll see today. I'm going to try something new here.
Get yourself some red chili raw from Swaggy.
I've got red chili. That's what
The
I've got.
raw is lovely. Lovely. It's punchy, and if I
Well,
say
so
it's
is it.
punchy, it's punchy.
So it's good. Just haven't dialed it in yet. I haven't got it where I want it. I know what it should taste like. It just ain't there yet. Okay.
Isn't that the one you were trying to get TJ to knuckle the other day, Dave?
As my lips were on fire. Yeah.
Good.
Knuckle it.
That's a
Knuckle it.
nice
Go
guy.
ahead. Go ahead. And then I vaped it. Holy frig. I felt that all the way down my throat into my lungs.
Good.
Like tear gas. Brilliant.
That's how you know you got a good one there, Dave. That's like a good hot sauce. If you can't feel it coming out of like every pore in your body the second you get it in your mouth,
100%.
like you may not be getting what you expect out of a hot sauce.
See, I like the flavor, but my stomach doesn't like me after.
Oh, the hot sauce of a hot sauce.
Something
Yeah.
doesn't like me the
there's
next
really-
day.
Do you watch Hot Ones at all?
Yeah.
So their beginner, like their first three, are all pretty mild stuff that's usually just got like really great flavor. So, you know, if you're looking for kind of the flavor of hot sauce without having to deal with the aftermath of, you know, digesting an Apollo chili or something, or a Pepper X or a Carolina Reaper, then those are good. Those are good places to look because they've got some really good hot sauces. I'm usually impressed when he starts talking about his new lineups every year.
Yeah.
We watch Hot Ones. I love it. The one with the Undertaker was my favorite. But
My
the
favorite was
problem is I'm on Cymbalta and it messes with my stomach, so I can't handle eating any spicy food without dying anymore. I used to do shots of hot sauce.
Oh God.
They've got their garlic original and their chili maple might be, because I mean if you can handle something along the lines of like Tabasco, it would be.
I think.
Don't get me wrong, I still use my Frank's Red Hot on everything, but
Yeah.
I suffer for it.
I think my favorite episode was Scarlett Johansson.
Gordon Ramsay was pretty good.
It was really good.
I was surprised Gordon Ramsay kind of handled it like a child. My favorite was Henry Rollins.
Yeah, he was good. That was good.
Yeah, he's just sitting there eating, just talking trash, and like he eats the whole wing. He's like, "We're supposed to eat the whole thing, right?" And then you know he'll start sweating. He's like, "Man, that's a good one," but he just keeps on going, keeps talking. I love Henry Rollins, so he's an
good.
absolutely brilliant man.
What's up, Freedom?
Freedom.
Yes, that is part of it, friction.
That and watching celebrities suffer like everybody else, it's kind of fun.
Tim, aren't you supposed to be working?
Yeah, Tim.
I've done those competitions and won. My 10 ghost pepper wings and you're not allowed to drink or eat anything 15 minutes, and I won.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
You have to eat the whole wing or just a bite?
Whole wing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
I like Ghost Pepper. They have a really nice flavor. They're not just like all heat, you know. They actually have a nice flavor to them.
So when I come back, I'm going to try that. I'm gonna go refill. Get a refill on my spin drift. Who am I putting in charge? Cassie, it's your first time on the show. Welcome.
Oh,
Welcome to the
hot
show.
damn.
You're in charge.
No.
Right on.
I don't
Let the
hear
fun
any good.
begin.
I don't hear any good money making ideas coming across my headphones yet. So
So, Kathy, I have a question.
Sure.
Now, when Tim's out away working, and the bunny wants to snuggle up and put you in a coma, who's gonna wake you up?
He does, because he won't stop calling me because he gets bored at work.
What is he working at? What's he doing?
He has a friend that takes care of some special needs guys for Pathways, and he watches them while his friend goes to church.
Ah, okay.
Goes and hangs out with my Stevie, who always steals my M&Ms.
Butter cookie raw 0.28. Scotch.
Yeah. Ashley doesn't really knock me out the way she does Tim. She prefers to curl up behind my legs, so. Or when we're sleeping, run across my legs.
I
She
used to
woke
work.
up at 3 o'clock this morning because she just, it was early because we usually don't go to bed till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oof.
So she got rambunctious. So we ended up sitting up watching Terminator 2
Oh,
again.
How do you guys do that? Stay up to 5, 6 in the morning. I don't know how you guys do that.
It's just we're night owls. We stay up till 5, 6 in the morning, then we sleep until like 2 in the afternoon.
Okay.
not this guy. I'm a sissy. 9 o'clock starts rolling around. I just start going.
I mean, it was different when I was working and had to get up to go to work at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I don't do that anymore.
I do it every day.
Yeah, I'm up at 5 a.m. every day like clockwork, whether I have to or not.
3:30 for me, really.
Well, I was the one that had to go into Dunkin' to make the donuts.
Oh.
I have to wake the kids up.
That's when Cassie. That's when you make a bad batch and you leave them out back for Tim.
No. We could make whatever we wanted as bakers. So I would always make myself some like glazed munchkins, and I'd make them as the Bismarcks with the vanilla buttercream and the jelly.
Yum.
Or I would make myself an onion bagel with everything bagel seasoning.
Yes, there we go.
Or chocolate chip muffins with the crumble topping from the coffee cake muffins. That's really good too.
Ooh. My favorite thing that a baker would make was it was a maple bar, but they put raspberry filling in it, and it was amazing. And you could only get him if you got there first thing in the morning because he made up a batch for himself.
See, my Dunkin' was in a gas station, so I always got my orders from the gas station people the night before so I can make them what they wanted in the morning.
Nice.
But I also worked at the gas station too, so.
All right, Swaggy Shane. Let's see how extreme you really are, man.
This cookie's extreme.
Yeah, even at a 0.5%, that Huckleberry's rocking.
Yeah.
That makes me very, very happy.
It smells amazing.
What about steep times on these extremes there?
It should be roughly equivalent, right, Swaggy? That graham cracker is a little stouter than I thought it was. I put it in at 1/4. I should have dropped it even further back.
I think I might have got this sucker.
I made a key lime pie the other day using it, and yeah, I put it too high as well. But it was good. It's amazing, actually.
I like a super limey as long as it's got that sour kick to it. I do like a really good sour lime vape. Just like I like my spin drifts here. The last one was lime. This one is grapefruit.
Need a little bit more.
All right,
Does
so
everybody knows me
Swaggy's
and
saying you should be
grapefruit?
able to shake and vape, and Tim is saying they grow over a week or so.
They tend to grow over a week or so? Okay.
That's what Tim said. But Swaggy said they should be able to shake and vape, so.
Yeah, I mean,
I
this
don't
is
know who
totally
you wanna
shake and
trust.
vapeable. Yeah, I mean, that's delicious. Really, really tasty. Okay, so the hucking Hucking
Okay.
Xtreme is officially Fresh 03 approved.
Like with the light, same as the lychee.
It's the only lychee that's Fresh 03 approved. I mean, I didn't mind the original blue. I didn't mind it, but it wasn't as good as the regular blue. I could taste the lychee in it, and I was on camera vaping it, so I had to play it up a little bit that I didn't like it. But I didn't mind that mix that much.
I love that OG blue. I got every once in a while. I got to mix one.
I like the
about-
original. I like the original blue way more. Or no, the blue that doesn't have the lychee.
Right.
So blue V2.
I got my recipe.
Let's hear it.
Zippy's box. It's VSO chocolate at 2.5. It's VSO coconut at 1.4.
Have a good day, Fee.
And
Later, Fee.
red chili at 2.75. Now I just gotta let it sit. I'm not gonna post it because it's gotta sit, but it tastes pretty good right now.
Oh, good. Yay. Whose chili is it?
Swaggies.
VSO Swaggies.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's an all VSO recipe. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it sit. Tastes good so far. I don't know. I might
Marion.
some sweetener, but I'm not really sure. It's got to
Should I
sit.
use the butter cookie raw or the butter cookie extreme?
Extreme.
Extreme. What should I use it at?
Extreme?
Yeah.
0.5. 0.5.
Because I just got a really good idea.
Want to hear my recipe?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I made moon sugar extreme.
Oh, damn. Go with the villain.
Butter cookie raw at 1%. Butterscotch extreme at 0.2. Caramel extreme at 0.35. Graham cracker extreme at 0.25. And vanilla cream extreme at 0.2. Turned out very nice. I can't wait
Oh,
to
delicious.
come together. I think in about a day or two, it's going to just be lovely.
I have some of the same flavorings in my recipe. I call it VSO cookie. It's butter cookie raw at 1.1. Butterscotch extreme at 0.15. Extreme custard at 0.15. Butter extreme at 0.2. And dulce de leche extreme at 0.4.
Yeah, I was tempted to put dulce de leche. I gotta smell this pistachio.
Oh, it's nice. Nice.
Pistachio would be yummy, Demilin.
Oh wow, that smells like.
Like a bag of crushed pistachios.
It smells like pistachio pudding.
Ooh, nice. I love that shit.
I bought
That's
some
way
at the store
different.
this week. I gotta mix it up before the milk goes bad.
It's almost amaretto-ish.
Oh, don't even say that. Holy. You know how I like my amaretto.
Just almost.
Almost is tempting.
Don't forget to make your recipe public, DeMillon. I don't want to forget about it.
Well,
Well,
that's good, Tim, because
I
that
wanna wait
statue is
till it-
all you.
To see what it turns out to be, and then I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not posting mine either because I don't know.
Mm.
I want to let it sit.
All your different variants of moon sugar are fire.
Yeah, he's got quite the lock on that flavor combo.
Oh, this cookie's amazing. It's very cookie and very caramely from the dulce de leche. And that butter and custard really added a nice middle note to it. It's almost like a cookie pudding, cookie custard. Really good. Needs a little sweetener. Only 4 drops, Tim, not 5.
Oh, come on. Live a little.
So I wasn't getting the butter rum as much on the vape as I was the knuckle, so I did add another 10, like 0.10.
Okay.
Tastes a lot better now.
That might
Right.
come out later.
That's okay. I like butter rum in your face.
I know, I'm dying to try that ube swaggy.
You gonna go ube, Toonie?
Heck yeah, I am. It's easy to find because it's purple.
Yeah, those extremes are definitely a very, very good flavor line. Very good.
Well, Swaggy's had quite a while to perfect everything, that's for sure.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
right. This recipe is 100% for sure going to need sweetener. So.
Oh yeah, that butter rum smells delicious.
Yeah, doesn't it?
It's a purple sweet potato friction.
Oh, this recipe came out nice. Yum.
Yeah, it's really easy to spot. If you're wondering where it's at, just look at where you got your VSO Extremes at and grab the purple one. Really easy to spot that flavor.
Save this. Private notes.
Nothing better than jalapeno hummus.
Yum.
Ooh, I never thought of that.
What pepper do you like the taste of the best, Dave?
I'm sorry?
What pepper do you the flavor of a pepper you like best? Like, do you like
Pepper?
Hungarian hots better than jalapenos or habaneros?
I tend to go way up there. So, ghost pepper, Carolina Reaper, Maruga Scorpion, the
I mean,
seven pot.
flavor wise, not heat wise.
No, flavor.
Yeah.
I am for flavor because you know what the funny thing about spice is you build up a tolerance.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So I have a very high tolerance for spice.
So you're at the point now where you're getting endorphins high from eating the peppers.
Exactly. When I have a bad day at work, you'll see me eating crazy spicy food.
I have cousins in New Mexico and they make the green and red ranchero sauce, and oh, it's
Yeah.
it's so good.
I'll make cheese omelets with habanero flakes in them in the morning. You know,
I love the flavor of a good habanero. There. Fascinating. Turned into Mr. Spock over here. Fascinating.
and I grow them too, so the more they look like an old man's shriveled up testicle, the hotter they are.
Yep. Danny, take care.
Have a good
Nice
one, Danny.
seeing you.
Hey, how did Bob like the blue raz?
I haven't heard anything. The Blue Raz Extreme, you mean, right?
Right.
I haven't heard anything.
He mixed the blue raz and the lemonade extreme, and he said it turned out really good.
Ah.
That's right, you weren't there Saturday, were you, Dave? Because you had family over. That's when he was talking about it.
Probably.
So I did a peanut butter cookie using the Beryllium peanut butter cookie.
Yes.
and some of the butter cookie Xtreme. And
Oh yeah.
I think it's got a lot of potential. I think it's something I'll have to work on a little more, but I think it's not going to require a whole lot of work. I know exactly what I need to put in this. Okay.
You know, Dave, I think the blackberry extreme smells more like Dr. Pepper than the black cherry extreme. What do you think?
I'll tell you in a minute.
All right.
But it's pretty right on. It's pretty right on though. The black cherry.
Okay, so that's so.
It's Mr. Pibbish, like Mr. Pibb. Remember Mr. Pibb?
Yep.
I miss Tab. Did you ever drink Tab?
Yeah.
Oh God.
God, that hasn't been around
shit's
in a
been
long
around
time.
forever.
That was like when saccharin was the only artificial sweetener.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was little,
it kind of had a funky taste though.
Tab or Moxie. That's what my grandmother always drank if it wasn't coffee when I was little.
Yep. Why do I always get that? Every time I say something, it's like, oh yeah, my grandma did that. Oh yeah, my grandma watched that. I am
Because
so
we're old, DeMillan, that's why.
I'm not that old, damn it.
I am. I'm ancient. I'm older than dirt.
Well, I mean, I was born in 85, so
I
Oh
got
God,
out
you're
of,
just a baby.
I got out of the army in '85.
I mean, I just turned 38 in May, so
Be my kid.
I graduated in '78.
I'm not saying shit.
I graduated in '78 is great. Right on, Addie. I'm going to my 45th reunion in September.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
That's going to be fun. It's down in Half Moon Bay at a really nice restaurant called Mezzaluna,
Oh, nice.
an Italian restaurant. It'll be fun. I can't believe they charged $125 for it though.
I'm not surprised
No-
for the
nothing-
restaurants. No,
Nothing's
these days,
cheap, no, nothing's cheap anymore.
nothing.
Man.
My wife and I went out for breakfast today. We just had a couple of eggs with toast, no meat, and it was $30 with tip.
Gee.
Not a fancy place.
we didn't even pay that to go to the Chinese buffet.
Hi, Tabitha.
Chinese, you can't find a Chinese buffet up here anymore, and
Oh, you
so-
can hear there's shitloads of them.
not here. And so, like dinner for one, it's probably $40 a person now.
Wow.
I'd like to go, but I'd probably have a stroke.
Oh, what swaggy drop in here?
Oh, recipe.
Blueberry flavors. He put some notes on the blueberry stuff.
Oh, Natalie was a Fresca girl.
Nice.
Oh,
Really?
I love
what's
that
that?
too.
We
Do you
have some
remember
Fresca right
Wink?
in the kitchen.
do they still make Wink?
Wink?
Wink. It's called Wink. It's like a lemon lime soda.
No, I never heard of that.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that
Never
in
heard of that.
forever, Zip.
Oh, uh-oh. I just aged myself.
Yep.
All
That
right,
used to
there
be
we
my
go.
favorite drink with gin until I did myself in on gin.
The secret,
Everyone did themselves in on gin.
the secret to excellent peanut butter. 1 drop of sun seeds.
Nice.
That is all you need.
All right. So Swaggy put some note in on blueberry flavors. I think this. Wait, is this what he wanted me to read from the 30th?
Might be.
That's kind of the page it came up. Be right back.
He's getting yelled at.
You should have put down the toilet seat.
That scared me.
Tony, get off the computer.
Made him jump. This honey smells so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! I could just scoop my hand into it. It just smells just like honey. I wonder how the room note is.
You know, it's funny. I don't get room notes.
Piper's gonna start looking for the kitties, looking for kitty friends. I've never really noticed much of a room note on the VSO honeys, so.
So tell me everything you know about the marshmallow extreme.
Delicious. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Tastes like a marshmallow.
I mix it by itself?
Between a quarter
Yeah.
and a half.
So if I single flavor tested, I just go 0.5 and be good
If you're just vaping it by itself, you should probably look at somewhere like a 1.
Yeah.
at 1.
It's yummy. It's spot on marshmallow.
I want to taste spot on marshmallow, so I'm going to mix it at 1.
Oh, I will be right back. The mail apparently just got here and Tim's got delivery, so I gotta go grab it.
Yeah. All right. So this one needs
cat
public.
pee honey.
You wouldn't think living in Vermont that they'd have a problem with porch pirates, but boy, do they ever.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. Even around here.
Oh man, everything okay, Addy?
Yeah, the wife just got home. Thanks.
Does she usually scream like that when she gets home?
Uh-huh. Well, I'm kind of hard of hearing too, so she has to yell pretty loud.
Oh, okay. That makes perfect sense to me.
Oh, I forgot how good this flavor smells.
Awesome, timekeeper. Tommy, what's happening?
Tommy.
Freedom wants to know what's the muskets, the extreme line, the must get from the extremes.
So far for me, it is the butter cookie for sure. The hucking extreme is really, really good.
The butters.
Butter,
amazing.
yeah, any of Swaggy's butters. If Jax's reaction to the chocolate is anything, chocolate. And then, I mean, Swaggy, you can't go wrong with any of Swaggy's strawberries.
Apple.
I think at this point, Swaggy's getting to the point where Wonder Flavors is like, if it sounds good, just grab
Yeah.
it.
I love the apple extreme.
You all have the chocolate covered strawberry VSO. Oh, that's yummy.
Control F21 on that link.
Only thing with Wonder Flavors, nobody can touch his candies. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, you know. Yeah, they've got the lockdown on a lot of those candy flavors.
Oh, the candies, yeah. I don't think there's a few candies elsewhere, but I mean, you can do so much with Wonder Flavors candies.
Looking
Anyway.
for 0.15.
One,
I'm on a butter rum kick today.
I mean, Frank's from Montreal, so we're a foodie city, so I'm not surprised.
Butter cookie extreme is not in here yet.
Well, I'm going to go over.
Why not? Live on the edge.
It calls for 0.15 and every drop is 0.2. So how do you get to 0.15? Damn it!
Good luck with that one. It's like half a drop. Just do half a drop.
Yeah, I knew half a drop.
Good luck with that.
Just get a little drop coming out of the bottom and go blow on it.
91.
Anyone used the malt extreme yet?
No.
Some of it leaked in the box.
Something leaked in my box. I can't tell what, but I just think.
Alan, that did not sound good.
Oops.
As long
That's
as you
like
had a good
bad.
time, DeMillan.
Yes, yeah.
Mm.
Well, I got bored yesterday.
That.
Uh,
Oh, I dripped.
Okay, so that is it. Okay. Okay, so this is about VSO's extraction process for the raws versus the extremes, I think he said. So everything starts with an ethanol extraction. The easy explanation: mix good stuff with ethanol, let it steep and filter out. The final product is the raw version. Raws will generally be a lot darker and have a rounder flavor. The regular flavors are the raw placed in PG, generally around a 20% ratio. 20% raw, 80% PG. The extremes are distilled raw. This is a 2-to-1 distillation. Using 2 liters, it is distilled down to 200 milliliters and then added to 800 milliliters of a bio-based PG. The regular flavors are going to be more mild. They tend to be a little more basy, and they are better suited to a bit higher percentage ratio in a mix, 4 through 6%. The raws are going to generally have a fuller flavor range. They have significantly more nuanced flavor, and they are suited to a 1% starting point. They are generally going to be a darker product, and that's the raws. The extremes are really super concentrated. They're going to be significantly more realistic. They tend to be, attenuate the mid to high notes of a flavor. General starting point for them is around 0.15%. You can literally put 1 drop of extreme in a 30 milliliter and have a prominent flavor. Since the extremes are distilled, they're going to be a lot clearer than the raws. Each process gives you a different outcome. Each flavor will be pushed to achieve your flavor profile. They won't get funky or have any off notes if you push them really high. If you are a fan of blueberry, make yourself a 10% blueberry raw mix in a dripper, and you will smile while you vapor it. And he says, just remember, if you love it, don't be afraid to push it.
Yeah, so far from what I found, I haven't had to push anything. So the peanut butter cookie is going to take a couple days to really come around and be what it's going to be, but that cheesecake's nice right now.
Interesting.
Good deal. I forgot to add whipped cream fresh 03 to a recipe today. Now I got to do something with whipped cream fresh 03.
So Swaggy, there's no recipes using the ube. Well, he just said it right there. This is not a concentrate, so
Make an ube ice cream.
I think I'm going to try it just regular and see what it comes out like, and I can add some stuff to it after.
There's an idea. I want to see what the marshmallow extreme does, so that's why I wanted to single flavor shot it.
You'll like it.
The raw is fantastic. I haven't tried the extreme yet.
I got this from Grim Green,
Oh, what number?
number 6.
Oh, how is it?
It's delightful. It's a white chocolate, peanut butter, sugar cookie.
Oh, nice.
It's very good.
Oh, good. What's the sweetness level?
It's nice. It's doesn't make you lick your teeth all the time.
That's good.
You know, the sweetness level is perfect. There's hardly any sucralose in it at all.
Swaggy says he's working on a butter cookie extreme. What's a good starting point, Swaggy? Is it I don't know if it's a regular or a raw or an extreme. Yeah, Swaggy just came out with a new line.
Yeah, it's called Uncommon. This is his what it all looks like. He just numbered them 1 through 6.
And who did it for him?
I don't know. Oh, super good.
That's super good, right? I couldn't remember the name of the company.
And then of course it's got all of the
Is it made in Europe?
stuff in it.
I think so.
It's made
Yeah,
in
thought so.
it's made someplace else because they had to have it on their website that they have to open it, put the shot of nicotine in it, and close it, so they're not factory
Europe.
sealed.
It's Europe for sure. Then
I think they're getting them from the UK.
UK, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the UK.
All right, I gotta try Ubi at 6.
But they're actually having a 50%, 51% sale right now on ownboy dot
Don't say the whole thing.
something.
The NET part.
Yeah. But yeah, everything on that website is 0.5 or 51% off.
Awesome. I'll have to go there today.
Of course it is, because I've had to buy it last week, right?
Right.
At full price.
So if I'm looking for something, get Dimlin to buy it so it goes on sale immediately afterwards. Got it.
Right.
Yes.
1 point.
Well, I did get a new washer and dryer after you got yours, Dimlin.
Oh,
It
you
was on
did?
it was on sale at Costco.
Which one did you get? An LG?
Yeah,
They're nice, huh?
yeah, it's very nice.
Does yours talk to you on your phone and stuff?
We haven't been able to get it to do that. I think it's just because of where it's at in the basement.
Oh, okay.
But it has the potential to do it.
Because mine talks to Alexa and says, your top load washer is done, or whatever.
Huh.
It's crazy talk. It's like they're little space shuttles, huh?
It's pretty amazing what these things can do these days.
Yeah, we have a
There's
light
one thing to
living
go
room.
wrong with them, but
Do you have a did you get an agitator in yours? They don't come with
Uh,
agitators anymore.
no, ours didn't have an agitator.
Now that's the weirdest part that I'm tripping on.
Well, it does it as part of the cycle now. Like if you watch it when it first starts up, it goes "Tut, tut, 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 tut," and spins it, and then stops real suddenly, "Tut, tut, 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 tut,
Uh-huh.
tut, 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 tut," and it slowly feeds water, and then it'll drain the water, and then do it again, and then it'll fill up a little bit and do it again and drain it out, and then it goes into the wash load. So it's got
It does its thing.
yeah, so it's got
Well-
it's, agitation is part of the cycle now.
Yeah, it's magical.
And while it's doing that, it's scanning the load for weight and to do this, to do that.
Yeah, and balancing it, and yeah.
Hi, Dustin.
Is that Dustin Singer?
No, Dustin Stewart.
Oh, what's up, Dustin Stewart?
That's nice how they Costco does the haul away.
Yeah.
Did they haul away your old ones?
Well, they just hauled ours to the garage, so.
Oh, they didn't haul them away, or are you selling them?
I think Jax wants to sell it.
Ah.
I don't know. I'm not in charge of that.
There are only certain things up here they'll haul away now. They won't haul away any beds or couches or anything like that because of the potential for what are they called?
Bed bugs?
Bed bugs, yeah. So my wife and I had to carry out the old sofa to the curb.
God.
Man, getting a sofa through the door is something else.
We had to take it apart to get it through.
Yeah, my sofa's too.
You can't take it apart.
My sofa's too big.
We first moved into the condo. We had moved in from a really large apartment, and the couch we had took up half the living room of the condo, so that had to go.
Man, I'm worse than my cats knocking flavors on the floor. Poppy was up on the desk before the show.
Damn. I don't even have to mark this one. At 6%, it's still purple.
The Ube's purple?
Yeah, at 6%,
Wow.
like a lilac color. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, my cat knocked a flavor behind the cabinet. I gotta somehow dig it up because it's a strawberry cheesecake. I gotta find that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, my cat, every time I pull out some Tupperware with my flavors in, the cats will jump in the shelf of the cupboard. So,
Oh, new space to check out.
oh yeah.
There we go.
Aw, look at
Aw,
that.
hi, kitty.
Look at that face.
That's a bigger version of Clyde.
A normal sized cat. Who knew?
She is not normal size, Dave.
My wife sent me a picture the other day, and the cats were in the living room, and one of the cats was like a little ways out of the living room. I thought there was a dog in the house.
She's just purring her head off. This is what you wanted the whole time? Is just to be held like a baby?
Pretty kitty.
I like how her feet are just sticking up, just doesn't care. Not a care in the world.
Yeah. Oh, Clyde does that too. He lays on his back and I rub. He actually likes his belly rubbed.
If I start rubbing her belly, she'd probably go after me, but
Well, he will if when the pet aggression kicks in, but normally, oh yeah, watching you. I might have to be out of here now. Yeah, there's those paws. Yep, I get the same thing.
Ivana liked her belly touched.
oh, she loved it. You can
Oh,
get
he,
two.
I,
You can have two. You can have two belly pets, and then you were asking, and then you were taking your life into your own hands with Ivana.
You're gonna bleed, man.
yeah, Clyde loves it.
I mean, that's how I was greeted every morning, Toonie, and every time when I got home, it was always, "You're gonna bleed, who man?" And then she'd walk off, and it's like, "Oh." Does your bunny do anything like that, Cassie? Just like kind of eyeball you? Like, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh yeah. If I'm eating something and I won't share, I get attacked.
You get the stink
Especially
eye?
if it's cake or chocolate.
Bananas.
Oh God, don't even try to eat her banana. She'll eat your face. I mean, Tim keeps her treats by the couch on the floor, and if he even reaches down in that direction, she's in his lap, like trying to figure out if he has her treats. And the whole time he's opening the bag, she will like dig at his arm to get at them. I have to hold her back. Or if she wants my pillows or blankets, forget it.
Man, this is the happiest I've ever seen you being on the interwebs, Poppy.
She's getting more black, Addie. Her little bib that used to be white when we got her is getting black in it, and she's got 2 black dimples on her butt now.
Ah, cute.
She's actually in there thumping at me because she heard me walk by and I didn't go in and get her, so she's mad at me.
You're gonna bleed later today too.
I already did. I mean, my arm is all scratched up because she didn't want to go in yesterday and she like jumped over my arm to get to Tim, so I couldn't pick her up.
Jeez.
And I've got a scratch on my hip and my ankle because she decided I didn't need to sleep the other night and she ran across my entire length of my body to like my feet.
Just tearing out.
Oh yeah. And I mean, the bruises, she's a brute. I mean, she's not a little bunny. She weighs like 10, 11 pounds. When she jumps on you, you feel it.
Yeah. Oh,
It's my little monster, but
well,
she's
now
sweet.
Poppy's awake, so let's set the rest of the house off. All right. What time is it anyway?
10 to 3, I
10 to
think.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there? productive show with the VSOs. Obviously, we've got bunches more to experiment with, so I assume this will be ongoing for a bit until we all figure out exactly what we think and what we like and what we don't. So, all right.
Yeah, this has been fun playing with them.
Heck yeah.
God, this ube is freaking amazing. It's like sweet and purple with a little bit of starchy potato, but not very much starch at all.
Now, wouldn't that make a lovely ice cream?
It would. Oh, this is really good, Swaggy.
The friction. I'm not crazy.
Doesn't
Friction
even need
is crazy.
sweetener. It's like it's inherently sweet.
You can see it in your supermarket in the frozen section with the ice cream. They have ube ice cream.
They have it at
Never
Trader
seen that.
Joe's.
Oh, the butter rum extreme is approved.
Is that the marshmallow,
That's
Demilla?
Lady Liberty approved.
Yeah,
What do you think?
it's coming around. I'm tasting it now.
You know how you can taste like vape flavor sometimes? This is like vaping purple.
Oh, cool.
Come on, Papa.
Wow. Okay, I can fill this thing up. I don't need any adjustments. .6% banging.
Here we go. The cat that just keeps
Oh,
going.
kitty.
Boy, that hucking extreme sure is
Oh, biscuits.
strong.
I love my daddy.
Yeah, biscuits. Yeah.
Give me some loving, daddy. I want some pets.
Can you hear her purring?
No,
I'll have to get her own mic.
but she's on a crazy mission to make biscuits. Oh,
You want to go back to on your back? Okay, there you go.
She's being a little lover today.
She normally is. This is the first time she's done it on camera.
Oh,
Making biscuits on my ribs.
yeah, Clyde's sleeping right now. He's over on my bed sleeping. It's nap time now.
You just threw yourself off the chair, Poppy. She gets going and then she'll try and roll into you, and she just rolled right off the chair.
Ashley
Oh,
does
that's-
that on the couch. She rolls off onto the coffee table if I don't put my arm there to stop her.
Yep, that's exactly the problem here on this one. If I had my arm in the right place, she would have rolled perfectly into my lap. But yeah, if she can get alone time with me, she'll normally take it, or if she can push Padme off my lap or my legs, she'll do that too in order to get her loving time.
Aw.
She needs her own YouTube channel, honestly. Just set up a camera in the living room just so everybody can watch her go. Because she talks and she just runs as fast as she can, and she jumps up on everything with her front paws and just kind of dangles there. Come on. Oh, now that I've held you like that, you're gonna start figuring out that you can come on every stream, and then I won't be able to mix anything, Poppy. But all right. So, any questions before we get out of here, folks? Tabitha
Nope, now
likes Tabitha likes Poppy.
Yeah, it was fun playing with the extremes. Thanks, Swaggy.
yes, thank you very much.
Did Swaggy get bit by a banana spider. No, he did get bit by a radioactive spider at one point. And yeah, he was spider swag there for a little while. And that's kind of how the flavoring thing works. Like everybody gets one, like Spider-Man on Family Guy. Everybody gets one. Mine. Well, I got two. I got blueberry and huckleberry. So I guess I'm the exception, or I owe him a lot of money. One of the two.
You're special.
Oh, I'm special, all right.
You get that a lot.
Angela, the marshmallow is good. It
Well,
tastes
mix
like-
me up my own bottle. I'll be there in a couple days. So is it like does it taste like the marshmallow with the malt powder, or does it taste like marshmallow whip?
Like a marshmallow, jet puff marshmallow.
Okay, so with the malt, a little bit of maltiness to it, and okay,
A little bit, yeah.
good deal.
Hey, try this. Try this one.
All right, I don't see any questions pouring in for us here, so I guess that means we got permission to get going. So, all right, Dave, what you got, man?
What I have? Why do you always put me on the spot?
You're always up in the corner. You don't turn your camera off during the episode, so eventually you migrate up to the top corner.
Oh no.
That's how this works.
Hey, the sugar cookie is Gene approved.
Nice. Well, I got the rest of the extremes to mix up, and I'm looking forward to that because they're yummy. And I've got to reorder a few things and keep mixing as much as I can.
That's right. Keep fighting that good fight.
And because we have a flavor ban here, I have everyone coming out of the woodwork for help.
Yeah. Hey Dave, I had this really good strawberry ice that I would get all the time. Can you make me some? And make it taste exactly like that one tasted? Exactly.
Yeah, I've got people that come to me for lemons, people that come to me for grapes, etc., etc.
Oh, speaking of lemons, the link is still down below if you want to donate to help Kind Brand go see Vikings games. I don't think I've moved that out of there.
It's still there.
Okay. Yeah. If you guys want to help, yeah, I think so. I'll say this at the end. So, Zippy, what you got going on this week?
Actually, not much at all. Hopefully, it's going to be a quiet week. Yes.
Playing with the
Oh,
kiddies?
I have to work Sunday. Yes, I've got a day of overtime on Sunday.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yes, it will, because now I got it's got new shoes. Now it needs new socks.
So, got to get the brakes done. Okay.
Yes, got to get new socks.
Speaking of hearing loss, there you go. If you can't hear when it's metal on metal with your brakes, guess what? You might need a set of hearing aids.
Yes.
That's it. That right there. That sound. That's in the frequencies you lose pretty
Yep.
quickly.
Oh yeah. Well, mine aren't bad. They're not making no. The only time they really make noise is like if I go to the city and you're stop start all the time. Then by the time I'm leaving the city, if you go in like the drive-through through Tim Hortons, obviously you're next to a building, you can hear squeak, 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 squeak.
Oh, it's time.
Yes, oh, I know it's time. It's past time, but hey, listen, money doesn't fall off trees.
Especially
And I
up here in
needed
the
new
lumber industry.
shoes.
especially
Huh?
up here when they're made of plastic.
Well, I needed new shoes. I was gonna do the brakes first, but I got two flats in the same tire.
Uh-oh.
Like they're basically almost slicks. So now I got the new shoes. We'll get the new socks.
That's good. I don't like it driving on baloney skins.
Oh, baloney skins, that would be an understatement. Even I asked Daryl, one of the guys that is at the shop. I said, let's pick the best one out of the 4, and I'll save that one for my spare tire, because the spare tire that's on the truck are the tires that came with the truck, which they won't even sell to the public. They're that bad. Okay.
Wow.
So he says, well, this is going to be a hard choice because they're all shit now. So, but gravel roads chew up your tires good.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So anyway, that's where I'm going. Next breaks.
How about you, Cassie? What do you guys got going this week?
It's actually going to be a really weird week this week because Benny's on vacation and TJ doesn't have a show and there's no Lando recording this week. So it's going to be like a really weird short week.
TJ's not
I think
doing a
Adam
show?
might do a show in place of TJ's.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I'll have to message Adam if he decides not to. I'll run one. It's been a long time since I ran a Wednesday show.
Depending on the weather, Tim might actually make a trip out to New York. So because he's got a few days off, so he might not make that show, but
Okay.
we'll see.
Go see mom.
Good. Yeah. They've been bugging. And the kids always like it because he FaceTimes me so they can see the bunny.
All right, Dimlin, what you got going this week?
Well, tomorrow I think I'm going to a thing called Foodie Land.
Booty Land.
Wait a minute, this sounds like my
Yeah.
type of place.
They have like it goes at different places that it pops up, but it's like food trucks and carnival food and
Ooh, carny food.
and music and all that kind of stuff, but just like tons and tons of carny food.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound good.
Yeah, it's at the at a racetrack that this one is popped up at. So I think we're going to be going to that tomorrow.
Come on.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Thunderstorm.
No
What
diets
kind-
when you go to those kind of places, right?
No, I love those hot dogs with the snap to them. You know.
Oh yeah,
Oh, they're so good.
Chicago Dags.
just everything. It's like your belly can only hold so much, though. That's the only problem with those kind of places. You know, because you can only really pick one thing to eat. You know,
And tacos, good. They always
Oh.
have good tacos.
We have
but I'm gonna see if they have deep fried Reese's.
Oh, and
That
deep
sounds
fried
good.
Snickers.
Now I go for the deep fried Reese's.
Oh
That
boy.
sounds
Deep fried
amazing.
Reese's.
Man, but
'Cause that's basically just pancake batter, and then you. Oh,
yeah,
Reese's pancake.
it's so
Wow.
decadent.
Now I know what I'm doing next week's recipe. Someone remind me that I'm making a Reese's pancake.
There you go.
Yum.
And other than that, I don't have much else planned. And I don't know about Wendy on Monday nights. It's
I think she just put a message out not long ago that she was going to be out for a couple weeks, but
oh, she did?
yeah, I thought I saw it on my Facebook when I was scrolling through. That might have been from a while ago though. For as often as I get on
Okay.
Facebook, I get all sorts of weird shit. Like, wait, when did this happen? 3 weeks ago. Huh. Okay.
I know it. 5 hours later, you're caught up on Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will never be caught up on Facebook, Toonie, because I get about that many scrolls in, and I'm like,
Yeah, I've had enough.
bye bye.
Yeah.
Where's Facebook Marketplace? Let's go look at something fun.
Yeah, my sister and I talk on the phone and she sends me these TikToks to watch. So it's like, oh God, enough with this TikTok. They
You
get
have
some
to start
good,
your own TikTok.
they get some good videos on there though, man.
I watch the cat ones, the cats and kittens.
Yeah, because it's always like stupid cat. Because they're always doing something stupid.
Mine is all bunny groups.
Bunny
I
groups.
love the ones where the people set their whole room up with all the shelves and the cats can run around and
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I've come very close to doing that, Toonie. Several times I'm like, I could totally put all this on the walls, but then I have to resell the
Yeah.
home at some point. Yeah, that would be the ad. Must love cats.
Yeah.
Because I'm not taking this shit down. Especially since this house is built in the 50s.
Oh, you got plaster walls?
Oh yeah,
Oh, perfect.
Oh no.
Oh, plaster's the best.
with the real 2x4s and
Heck
real,
yeah.
all the lumber. Like anytime we've had to do anything, like putting the ceiling fan in the living room, and the kitchen, and putting some room in for the new light fixtures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's been a pain in the ass, but it's totally worth it. Because I mean, unless someone's shooting a gun out in my backyard, nice and quiet, all the time.
Yeah.
Which is what I like. Like the 4th of July, unless the neighbor's doing it, I don't hear a thing.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Awesome.
Lovely. That, and I don't have to, like, if an earthquake hits here, I don't really have to worry about it because this thing will hold up. Might be a crack, the foundation might crack a little bit, but you can patch that up. So, but anyway, Tony, what do you got going on this week? Enough about my house.
Busy week. You know, we were just talking. You know, it's like the middle of August almost, and a lot of stuff going on. People like realize it's August, and there's all these get-togethers, and so it's going to be a busy week, but it'll be fun.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
What about you? What about you, Freshie?
Not a lot going on this week. Just work, get through it. Next weekend, we'll do a wishing well because it's my birthday and I want people to give money to something.
Oh,
to
nice.
Figure something out. So.
Okay.
Be older. Ugh. Who wants that? But yeah, I'll figure out a charity this week and we'll mix up for charity next week. It's been a while
Nice.
since we've done a wishing well too, so it's good practice, good for the soul.
Right.
See who
A wishing well for Maui.
What's that?
Maui could use a wishing well.
Maui was due for this. Yeah, they haven't burned down. They haven't burned down in a while. That's like any of the national parks, like Yellowstone Glacier, any of the heavily forested ones. Like there's usually at least one big fire a year. I haven't heard of either of them having a big fire this year, which means next year will be terrible.
Oh man.
It's just
Well,
it's part of the cycle, you know, all that dead vegetation. It's got to go somewhere.
Most of them do control burns now.
Yeah.
Most of the big parks.
Yeah. But yeah, we haven't had anything big over here on this side of the country for a while. But Maui hasn't burned in a while, so it was due. And that's the reason things are as expensive as they are over there, because the insurance is crazy, but it's all part of living there. You make that choice. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I was just reading this morning about how ill prepared they were for that kind of disaster.
Yeah, they should have been.
They should have been, but they weren't.
Yeah. You get complacent. You forget where you
Yep.
live. It's like living in Tornado Alley. Like, what did you think was going to happen?
Right.
Yeah.
Very sad still, but yeah, the
It is.
government was ill prepared.
Yeah. Yeah, the Australian wildfires a couple of years ago. Like we knew they were due.
Yeah.
Just they were ill prepared for what happened. So. Yeah, everybody cutting corners. Anyway, it's enough of that. Let's get out of here. That's it.
Right.
That's it. All right. So, who haven't I picked on in a while? Cassie, you get a free pass this time. Next time you are free game.
So this is my only show.
I mean, I'll make sure to be like, hey, yo, Tim's not coming. We'd really use a body in the chair. I promise I won't put you in the spotlight.
I was kidding. I'll come back.
Good.
Dimlin, I haven't gotten you in forever.
Yeah, you've been nice.
Can you stew us out?
Okay, as you go about your day, smile at somebody, because smiling is contagious, and it makes you feel good, all deep inside and everything. No, I'm trying to think of something to say.
That That's what Stu did. You just make up whatever you're feeling.
And just be kind. I mean, there's no reason to be mean. And get off your butts and vape.
Bye.